Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. And meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Lance now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Hunter Nicewander on to punt now on 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 12 carries, 68 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now left side on the swing pass.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Robinson with another carry.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Hunter Nice-Swander on a punt as he sends this one away.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They're going to look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. He gets it to Thomas. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Lance now on 1st down.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 10 catches, 67 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lance looking to throw it.
To Shepard, complete over the middle.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd and 9, Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Throwing now is Lance.
And he's got it.
Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
This one left side caught by Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And this will be incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. He'll drop to throw.
That one complete out to Dotson.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. The kick by Lambeau is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here we go, set. Red 38.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. And Lance going to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Lance.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Zach Davidson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Jimmy Garoppolo, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that game's all tied up as they play the visiting Jaguars. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On the give, here's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st down, Lance. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 21-10 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Able to slither by. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And Lance now to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Off of play action, here's Lance. And that's complete to Shepard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Lance. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But
Remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Ooh, with a juke.
111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Give to Davis Price up the middle here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
The gut, McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lance. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Lance gets this one to Juszczyk. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Lance to the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lance rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Rosa's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Javon Kinlaw
coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
complete. It's Dotson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
145 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the 49ers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.